Hi there, I'm Eddie. Thanks for practicing yoga with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give my video a thumbs up. Thank you. Welcome, my friends. Thank you so much for coming to yoga today. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful day to practice. If there's ever been a good day to practice and really get our heads on straight and get our energy balanced and get our minds and our hearts focused, this is the day to do it. And I'm very happy that you've decided to come here today. My name is Eddie, and if you don't know me, I'm so happy that you're here, and I welcome you to this class and to our community. It's a lovely community of people practicing yoga together in a non-competitive, healing way. So you be you. If anything doesn't feel good in your body, you relax, you take it easy, and just join us when you can. And if you want to make a harder variation, you make a harder variation. I'm going to try and really provide you with kind of something that everybody can do and that you'll feel good while you're practicing it. That is my intention. So let's jump into our class. I want to just quickly say that I feel great today. And I don't feel great because of anything outside of myself, but I feel good because I have determined that I'm going to feel good today. And that is my goal for each and every one of us. There's a lot of circumstances that feel very big and may feel very out of your control. But what is always in your control, always in your control, is the way your mind focuses and the way your energy flows. And this practice, these techniques are specifically designed to help you gain control of your own energy. And if you have control of your energy and you have control of your focus, then regardless of what is happening around you, you can maintain your balance. So today is the perfect opportunity for you to put the practice of yoga to the test and determine that you are going to feel good today, and determine that you are going to feel good every moment of your life, and as strong and as empowered as you can possibly be. That is our intention, and we are going to do it together as a team. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's see what kind of fun stuff comes out of the hat today. Yeah? Let's see what comes out of the hat. Here we go. Pull your hands together at your heart. Take a deep breath in. Now hold that breath in really like a champion. Hold that breath in like someone who is strong and hopeful, and then exhale. Blow out that negativity. Blow out that fear. Take a slow, deep breath in. And hold that breath in like someone who is centered and focused and empowered and confident. And exhale. Let go of that stress. Let it go. Let's do it one more time. Inhale deeply. Good. Hold that breath in like someone who is enlightened, like someone who is absolutely in tune with their highest vibration. And exhale. Let go of anything else. Good. Now feel that energy right now. Already starting to manipulate your energy. Let's take a slow, deep breath in, please. Chanting Om. Om. And do it again. Inhale. And And one more time. Inhale. Good. Now feel your connection for just a moment. Feel yourself linked up. Feel that energy at your third eye point. Feel the energy lifting through your spine. Feel yourself becoming sharp in your focus. And open your eyes up and bring yourself to standing, and let's start with a little bit of moving. I do want to end today's class with some meditation and a little bit of breath work, but I think the most helpful thing to start with is going to be to move. So first thing we got to do is kind of release some of the tension from our body. So we do this sometimes. Let's start by shaking a little bit. So just shake your arms, shake your legs, shake your butt, whatever you need to do. Just kind of Move around a little bit. Close your eyes. You want to jump up and down a couple times. What we're trying to do is just stir it up a little bit and free it up a little bit. So keep it moving. Keep it moving. Let's do this for about a minute, yeah? Are you breathing deeply? And you can even kind of imagine with your hands that you're just pushing any negativity away. Just kind of brighten the space around you. What if you had this nice shield, this nice radiant aura of light around you? Just kind of push the darkness out of it. Maybe you see a nice strong color. Maybe it's a bright gold or a nice bright orange or green. Just kind of fill your space with a little color. And let it go. Take a good deep breath in, please. Now just feel your body tingle for a moment. Feel the sensation of energy in your body. Again, you control the flow of your energy. Okay? You control your focus. You control the flow of your energy. Here we go. Inhale, take your hands, reach them all the way up to the ceiling. Now for just a moment, go ahead and become a tall, like a column of light. Let your fingers point up. Try and relax your shoulders down. Give me strong, strong legs. Let's take about 5 or 6 slow breaths here. When you exhale, imagine that you have roots growing down into the earth. When you inhale, imagine your branches, your leaves reaching up to the sky. Breathe through your body, up and down. Let's take 3 more, everyone. Dynamic. No substitute for just the power of prana, the breath, the life force in your system. When you're ready, exhale. We are going to release that all the way down, right back together and at our heart. Now we're going to stand up at the top of our mat. If you're not right there, go ahead and come on forward to the top of your mat. Look down at your feet, please. Make them about 6 or 8 inches apart. So there is going to be a space between your feet. We're going to inhale, reach our arms up to the ceiling. We're going to exhale, drop our butt into chair pose. Inhale, we lift the heart. Exhale, let your wings flap down. Fold onto your bent knees. Let your head go. Inhale up to chair. My knees stay bent. Exhale down to your bent knees. Fold down. Let your head go. Inhale up to chair. Exhale, down we go. And up we go. One more time, holding it in that chair pose. Now my legs are burning a little bit. I bet yours are too. That's okay. Embrace that. Enjoy that. That is sensation. Alive and bright in the present moment. Let your mind come to your burning legs. Embrace that. Open that heart and fold onto your legs. Now go ahead and begin to straighten the legs a little bit. Start to let your hands come down. Decide what variation of Uttanasana you want. What variation of the forward bend do you want? Do you want to cross your arms and place your elbows on your knees? Do you want to put your hands flat on the ground or blocks? Hold your ankles. Find a good spot and let's breathe. About 5 more. My wonderful lower back feels tight. It's enjoying releasing right now. My hamstrings are enjoying releasing. It feels pleasant to breathe deeply, to give myself focus. One more inhale. Put those hands down. Everybody step those feet back. We're going to get right into a downward facing dog. Now, for some of you, what you might need to do is drop onto your knees every now and then push back up to downward dog when you can. You could do some cat-cow on your hands and knees, just flexing your spine back and forth. That's a fine variation. Otherwise, we're going to hold it here. Now, there's an absolutely fundamental principle in yoga that everybody should know and understand. Being that we're talking about the energy, we're talking about the energy current that animates you, the energy flow that moves through you. And this is the notion that energy follows thought. Remember that one. Energy follows thought. So where's your energy going? Is it going to something outside of yourself that you really have no control over right now? Or is it going into your wonderful, beautiful body that's stretching? Are you charging yourself? Are you allowing yourself to feel open? Your energy, feel that nice open space. Let's take 3 more. Bring your thoughts here. Feel your body. Embrace that it burns. Embrace that it stretches. Embrace that it's alive. This is what you can do. This is what you have control over. Take 1 more here. I've got an idea. Inhale, come on all the way forward. Here's going to be a fun one. Stay in plank pose for just a moment. Give it about 5 breaths. Some of you will put your knees down on the ground. And then we're going to do cobra with a lion's breath. And then we'll really work it out. Your neighbors will think you're crazy. Take a breath in. Let's go all the way down onto our stomachs. Now, I want your belly to get long on the ground. Keep your hands right under your shoulders and take those elbows, pull them into the side. Now, if you've never done lion's breath, here's what we're going to do. We're going to inhale up to a back bend, cobra. We're going to stay in it. Exhale. You'll stick out your tongue. Bug out your eyes, and you're really going to roar from deep in your throat. I won't do it too loud because I don't want to scare you. But let's do it together. Inhale, come on up. Stay up, stick out your tongue, bug your eyes. Inhale there, and exhale, come down. So only 1 lion's breath, and then we'll do it again. Inhale up. Lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. Now you can even take this towards the edge of primal scream if you want. Inhale all the way up. Just get it out. Lower down. How about we do 2 more? Get it out. Inhale. I'm being mellow so as not to break your eardrums. Exhale down. And let's do it 1 more time. But you go crazy. Isn't that fun? Exhale, come on all the way back to good old-fashioned downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Now you're starting to feel some of your power come back to you. Meaning you're starting to feel energy inside of your body. Feeling like you control the flow. Look forward, bend your knees, lightly step or jump your feet all the way to the front and open. Exhale down. Sweep your arms out, come on all the way up. Just like driving your car. Imagine if you got into your car one day and the steering wheel was gone. You go, well, okay, I'll just turn it on, I'll put it in gear, and I'll hit the gas. No, you need to have a way to channel all that energy. You need to have a way to steer it. So let's steer and guide our own energy. Let's go through some sun salutations. Inhale all the way up. Don't give away your power. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in, look to the front. Breathe out, step or jump back and lower down. Now let's go light. I'm going to drop my knees if you want the variation, right? We can do a little cobra. So that's for those of you that may not be as strong. And those of you that are stronger, you can throw in extra push-ups if you want. We're having fun. Hear that breath. Let it be just like a strong wind blowing through you. One more. Look forward, bend your knees, step, jump, hop, get forward. It might take you 4 steps. That's okay. Look to the front. Fold to your legs. Release, release, release. Arms out, chest up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Reset. Tap that heart. Get in your power. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. This is what it means to be unconditional. Inhale, look forward. Gently step or jump yourself back. Now I'll do chaturanga this time. I'll hover, come into the back bend. Good. Back to downward facing dog. Unconditional. Who I am, how I feel, how I'm going to view my life and circumstances is not dependent on the conditions around me. I determine how I feel in every moment. It's my choice how I'm going to feel. It's my choice how I'm going to react. It's my choice how I'm going to relate. And we can get glimpses of that through our practice, and we can establish ourselves more and more. Look forward in an unconditional state of being. Gently step or jump forward. Open and inhale. This is a goal, an aim of our yoga practice. Folding down. Arms out. Chest up. I'm strong. I am confident. I am woman. Hear me roar. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down. That was a good one. Look to the front. Gently step or jump yourself back. Now, do you want chaturanga? Do you want to drop your knees? What do you like? Back bend, downward facing dog. How do you blend the colors? How do you use the poses? Ah. Use that breath. Just smooth everything, blending it all. Kind of sanding the rough edges. And we're going to take one more round. These are basic A-series sun salutations. If you need to leave it off, take child's pose or stand at the top of your mat. We'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Inhale, take your arms up to the top. And hands come down, feeling good. Inhale up. Exhale down. So nice. Look to the front. Now gently step or jump yourself back. Okay. That's our sun salutations for the day. But here's what I want to do. Side plank. Let's go into something that's, again, a little bit of challenge. So I'm going to show the basic variation. My advanced people, go into side plank on your right side. For those of you who don't know it, what I just did was drop my right knee onto the ground. I took my left hand up to the sky. Maybe I'm going to straighten both legs. Good. Maybe we're going to reach the arm over the ear. Maybe the knee's on the ground and the arm's over the ear. There's so many options. Now let's take one more. Breathe. Yes, come back through the center. Be proud of yourself. Do you want to do chaturanga up dog? Okay. You don't have to. Maybe you do. Downward dog. Side 2. I'm going to start with the basic. Follow along if you need it. Left knee down. Right foot spins out. Right hand goes up. If we're going to go a little bit more intense, we're going to straighten both legs. Maybe stack those feet. Maybe reach the arm over the ear. And give me one more. Bring it back. Who wants a push-up cycle? Who wants down dog? Who wants child's pose? Good. Yoga is not one size fits all, right? Yoga is a practice you get to tailor to you. Walk your hands back. You get to tailor it to your body, to your energy, to your mind. Look forward and open. Oh, I'm at the back of my mat. Now I'm going to stay right there. Sweep my arms out. We're coming up to the top. And exhale. Bring your hands down. Stand up tall. Elbows out to the side. the image in my mind is, have you seen those ancient Chinese statues, like all those terracotta soldiers? Just hands at your heart for a moment and just be like that, really tall, very regal, very erect in your posture, very strong. Feel the light from your own heart. You've got to be able to access the light in your heart. And in order to feel that, we have to allow the mind to subside. Release your hands. Take a good deep breath in and out. We're all standing at the back of the mat. We're going to take that right foot, big step forward, and both feet are going to turn and face the side. Okay? Both feet are turning and facing the side. Now, from here, I'm going to take my hands, interlace them behind my back. You might want that. You might not want that. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to fold forward and lift my hands off the back. Those of you with shoulder issues, you bring your hands down, you grab your ankles, you have a good time, your hands go on the floor or on blocks, whatever works for you is beautiful. Now let's breathe. I'm not just making it up like rah rah sis boom ba on a tough day, trying to be a cheerleader. Legitimately, genuinely, I want this to come from a place of feeling, where you feel that that life force is undiminished within you. It is untarnished within you. It is so bright. The light within is so bright and so strong, nothing diminishes it. It only gets covered up, but never diminished. So take the blanket off and let it really shine. Pull your arms back, lift your head up. That's good, yes? So my feet are now wide. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the feet and turn them. You see what I did? I turned my feet outward. And first, we're going to squat down. Let's get a little bit of hip work here. Sink down in this, kind of like a sumo wrestler. Get low. Take your arms out to the side. And once again, I want you to just really brighten your space. Breathe deeply and kind of clear that energetic field around you. Be strong. Go as fast as you like. Go as powerful as you like. And then go in the opposite direction. Be strong. Clear, clear, clear. Inhale, hands straight up. Breathe in and out. Nice and strong, everyone. Don't give up on me. Come on. Inhale. And put your elbows right against the inside of your knees. Press out wide. Drop your butt down low. Let's get into our hips. We'll go a little bit side to side. This is good. A little bit side to side. Some of you might want to go a little bit further. Your arms might come out to the side. You might be flying in it. You got airplane wings. And one more. Ooh, really, really good. Yeah? Ooh. Okay, let's release our hands down for just a second. Now, I'm not going to quite give up on us being nice and strong and empowered just yet, so stay with me. Your right foot should be towards the front of your mat. If it's not, I'd like you to change that. This leg that I'm tapping, that's my right leg. And my right foot is pointed straight forward. And my left foot is turned inward just slightly. Now I'm going to inhale. Take my hands all the way up to the ceiling. And as I exhale, I'm going to bend the knee, sink low, and really float my hands down. I had to widen my stance. Inhale, my hands are going to come up, knee is bent. Exhale, sink it down now. Focus. Inhale up. Sink it down now, strong. Focus that energy right out through your front arm. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, sink down into that warrior two. Now, warrior two, this is a situation, this is a posture of absolute readiness. Absolute focus, alignment. If it's too much in your shoulders, hands at your heart. But otherwise, give me a little bit more. Get in there. Good. Make that current move. Make that stream flow. Make that river flow. We're not giving up yet. How about 2 more with me? Can you hear that breath? Do it. 1 more. Breathe. Keep that front knee bent, everybody. Reach back into your back leg. Take your top arm. Reach it over your ear all the way. This is good. I'm looking up, but I could just as easily look down. Maybe I'm going to bend my front knee a little bit more. I want to burn the hell out of my leg today. Get focus. Get strength. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Elbow down on your knee. Can you believe I said hell? I never curse. That wasn't even that bad, huh? Some teachers are dropping F-bombs all the time. I just never felt like it was appropriate in yoga. But that's an aside. Let's take a couple more. Some of you might want to drop your hand to the ground. Some of you might want to do a full bind here. I'm very happy in this nice light variation, but going deep with my stretch. Going deep. Now take 1 more, everybody. Don't give up on it. Exhale, put your hand down onto the ground. Now listen, pivot that back toe. Get into a lunge there. Pivot that back toe. Keep the left hand down. Take your right hand. We're going up to the ceiling. You have all this juicy, juicy sensation, this deep, powerful sensation to feel. Do you really want to ruin it by letting your mind wander away from this moment? Inhale. Bring your hand down. Now, don't give up just yet. Watch this one. Some of you might want to use blocks for this. If you have them, 2 blocks would be excellent. Otherwise, hands are on the floor. We're going to start to straighten the front leg. Now, I don't use the blocks. I don't need them for this, so I'm going to move it. But I was showing you what you could do. We're straightening the leg. And then we're going to take that right foot if we can, and we're going to rest on the heel so that the toe is lifted. The toes. And I'm going to fold. Okay, I got 1 more tidbit of fun for you. Bend that front knee. You're going to pop off the back leg. Lift it up high, high, high as you can. Fold your head down, standing split, and step back, step back. Do you want the vinyasa? Yes, I do want the vinyasa. Or no, I don't. Let's go downward facing dog for a second. Whew, my mat is traveling all over the room today. I'm going to walk my hands back to the feet. Now, we need to make our practice symmetrical. So, we're going to do side 2. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Inhale your hands up. Exhale your hands down. Fun, not serious. Fun, fun. Left foot forward. Have fun doing it, right? Right foot is going to go back. We get that nice wide stance. Take your time to find your distance. Open your hips to the side. Excuse my back. Take your hands. You're going to reach them up to the sky. And when I exhale, I'm going to go down. Now stay there. Inhale, only hands come up. And now sink that baby a little bit lower. Getting strong. Inhale up and down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale it down. Now looking right straight forward, holding it right here. You know, Right now, as we're practicing this, hopefully you can see forward into your monitor. This picture right here is of a female saint from India from the 20th century, early part of the 20th century. Well, actually, she lived till maybe 1979, 78, 79. And her name was Anandamayi Ma. She's considered one of the great saints, one of the great teachers of India of the last century. And her name means bliss permeated mother. Ananda, bliss, Mai, permeated, Ma, mother. Bliss permeated mother, constantly in a state of bliss. Take one more. Reach back. And to be around her apparently was so infectious that everyone felt that inner light within them, that inner bliss, just simply by being in her radiant presence. And I just feel her energy jumping off the wall right now, calling all of us to feel the unconditional well-being, bliss, joy that exists in your heart. Come on forward. Don't let anyone steal that. Most of us don't exist our entire life in a trance state where we are permeated with bliss. But nonetheless, we can find it, we can tap into it, we can remember it, and we can keep coming back. Some of you might want to go a little bit deeper. Maybe your hand's on the ground, maybe you're binding. Don't give up just yet. Look down at the floor. Go ahead, put those beautiful fingers on the ground. Now let's take our twist. So I twist it onto my back toes. I'm in a lunge. My left hand is going to come up. One more inhale. And slowly place your hand down on the ground. Let's go for our hamstring stretch. Begin to straighten that front leg. Use your blocks if you like. Lift the ball of the foot up. Now don't give up. We are going to have a rest in just a moment. So give yourself to your practice. Good. Let's go ahead and lift ourselves all the way forward. I'm coming into my standing split for just a moment. And then release my foot down to the front of my mat this time. Open halfway. Fold into your legs. Come on up to stand. Shine bright like a diamond. Exhale. That's what Rihanna says. Hands together at your heart. Deep breath in and out. Good. Now, are you letting yourself go? Are you letting yourself move into the flow? Are you starting to feel the energy? Good. Open those eyes up. We are going to finish our standing sequence with tree pose. Now, I've moved off the mat onto the wood floor because it's easier to balance on something that's a harder surface. So let's take our right leg. We'll pull it up. Now, we could do anything from the heel up the ankle, the foot on the calf, the foot on the inner thigh. You could do a half lotus, if you know what that is. But most of us are just going to get that foot either on the calf or the inner thigh. The knee is going to open up. The hands are going to open up to the ceiling. And we're going to just come back to this very fundamental, primary, focusing, balancing pose. Take a nice breath in. And exhale, release those hands down. Let's go to side two. It's good, right? I love tree pose. That was probably the posture that really had the most impact on me in the very first yoga class I ever took. Tree pose. Who knew standing on one leg and breathing and focusing could feel so healing, so clearing, so opening, so expansive, so free. Good. In my focus, in my balance, there was no room for pain or worry. That was the first time I really experienced that pure being of yoga. Bring your hands down, tree pose. First time I ever did it. Release your foot down, shake it out just a little bit. Come on down to the ground, everybody. Now, if you can do this, I want to sit in what we call a rock pose. That is to sit back on your heels with your palms facing up. Thumb and first finger would join. If you cannot sit like that because your knees don't allow it, sit in a cross-legged seat, sit in a chair. Find a position that you think you can hold for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. So as we were talking about Anandamayi Ma, a mantra popped into my head that is a mantra that is really in veneration of her energy and her spirit. And that mantra is this: Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Let's listen to that a couple times. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Couple more. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamayi Ma Ki Jai Hai. Take a slow deep breath in. Hold that breath in. Exhale that breath out. Good. Woo. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Stretch those legs forward in front of you, everybody. Pull out your buns. So you want to kind of feel the front edge of your sitting bone on the ground. In other words, you don't want to be tucked under like this where you're rounding backwards. I would prefer that you bend your knees and you get your spine up tall if you can't keep your spine tall and your legs straight. Paschimottanasana. Exhale, fold forward, take it down. Inhale, bring it up. We're going to go 3 times. Go with length. Exhale, down. Inhale up. And exhale, go it down, take it down, and I want you to hang out in your pose. Maybe your hands are on your ankles, maybe your hands are on the floor. Maybe you're touching your feet and pulling them back. I'm going to take about 3 or 4 more deep ones. Good, let's have 1 more. And I'm going to take you into some nice purifying twists. You're going to like this. We're going to do 2 different things. First thing you're going to do is bend your left knee. Since that's the side that's closest to you, let's start with that because I can demonstrate it more easily. Now, I'm going to have you bring your foot in, but you are not going to cross your foot over your knee. You're just going to keep your foot on the inside of your knee. And I want you to twist into that leg. Go ahead and lift yourself really tall. Lift yourself tall. If you want to, potentially get your elbow outside your knee, and that's going to give you a little bit more capacity to rotate into it, but you should be where you're comfortable. Maybe hand on the knee is enough. Now, what's going to happen to this, it's going to get a little bit funky, so we're going to go slowly with it. Start to look back to the center. That's my left foot right here on the ground that I'm tapping. I'm going to take my right hand, thumb down, and I'm going to catch the baby toe side of that foot. So I'm hooking my foot with my right hand, thumb down, and I'm going to extend the leg. Maybe I can go a little bit. Maybe I can go all the way straight. Depends on your flexibility. And I'm going to lift and twist, but as I twist, I'm going to take that left leg and pull it to the right. Now I've reclined a little bit, but I'm keeping the breastbone up. So as I recline, I'm keeping the length in my spine and pulling the leg over. This is good. Take one more, and we're going to put that foot down onto the ground. So let's go to the second side. So now I'm pulling my right knee into my body. That's the knee that's furthest from you. And I'm going to keep my foot on the big toe side. On the inside of my knee, and I'm going to twist. So this is just a light twist to kind of get us started. Maybe my arm's around, maybe my elbow is around. It's your choice. So I want to take my left hand, thumb down, and I want to catch the baby toe side of my right foot and begin to extend it away. If you can only go to a bent knee, go to a bent knee. If you can get the leg straight, get it straight. First things first, let's get that breastbone up. Let's really lift it. Maybe you recline a little bit, but as you recline, lift your chest. And now twist. Take your leg over to the left, turn and look to the right. Good, 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 good. All right. Come on back all the way to the center. We're going to do a little bit more forward bending here. So once again, we're going to go back to the left leg. That's the leg closest to you. And I'm going to drop that left knee out to the side. So I'm going to look straight forward. This is my second forward bend. This is called Janu Shirshasana. Hands go up, and then we're going to go for length over the leg. If you cannot catch your foot, catch your ankle, catch your shin. So imagine now that the waters have kind of calmed down. We were pushing the energy quite hard in the beginning. Now you're kind of out of the rapids and your river is moving through a very kind of peaceful stretch. The current's flowing, the river is wide. I come from California and our rivers are quite small here. Most of them are dammed up anyways. And when I was in college and I was living in New York and I saw the Hudson River, I lived right next to the Hudson River. I was like, amazing. That thing is so wide and so big. I mean, at least from my perspective, it was. And yet it's always just really calm flowing down right along Riverside Park. Just calmly flowing. Okay, let's inhale, and we're going to bring ourselves all the way up. Now, here's where this gets a little bit interesting. I'm going to take my right leg, and I'm going to bend it alongside my right hip. That's not going to be perfect for everybody, okay? If that hurts your knee, you wouldn't want to do that, in which case you would just come into a simple cross-legged seat. But if you can, I'll show you from behind. It would look like this. I'm going to bend the right leg, and notice how I'm on the top of the foot here. You can see the right side of my butt is off the ground. What I'm not doing is turning my foot outward. You got to be on top of the foot. If you can't do that, then I want you to cross your leg. Now take your left hand, bring it behind your back. You're going to come all the way around. This is a wonderful twist. It's called Bhavrajasana 2. Grab your waistband, take your right hand, come on over to your left knee. We're doing a slight modification on the pose, make it a little bit more accessible, but it still is wonderful. So grab, lift your chest, and lean into that left hip a little bit. So your right bun is off the ground. All right. and twist to the left, drop your shoulders. And then you finish it by taking the head only. Turn your head to the right. Everybody look right. And then start to drop your ear and you really expose your neck. It's such a gorgeous pose. Beautiful feeling there in the neck from the ear down to the shoulder. You look right and you drop the right ear. And then simply by kind of lifting the chin, tilting the head up, tilting the head down, you get a different sensation in the neck so you can kind of find where your stretch is ideal. And then exhale, I'm going to have you slowly unwind. Slowly unwind it, and let's go to the second side. So I'll do the same thing. What am I going to do? I'm going to take my left leg straight. My right knee is going to pull in and drop down. And we started with Janu Shirshasana. So the hands come up. We're going to fold. This is your opportunity to get quiet. This is your opportunity to flow like a powerful, strong river. But you're just moving at the gentlest part. Not a lot of excitement. Let's take about 3 more breaths. All right, inhale, bring yourself up. Now, right leg stays as it is. I'm going to take my left knee, bend it, and bring the foot alongside me. Once again, I'm on the top of the foot. I haven't turned my foot out. If you turn your foot out, you're going to really torque your knee. So you need to be on the top of the foot. And if you cannot comfortably do that, you need to come into a cross-legged seat. So I'm going to take the right hand behind my back and I'm going to catch my waistband and my left hand is going to come over to the right knee. Before I do anything, I'm going to let my weight just shift to my right hip, lift my breastbone. So it produces this kind of arching shape to it. You go over to your right hip and you arch the upper back. So you've got this gorgeous, it's really just a beautiful shape. Take yourself to the right. I'm kind of, I don't know, in my mind, I'm seeing like a treble clef in music, if you know what that looks like. Just a wonderful swoopy shape. Right? And then I'm going to turn my head to the left and drop my ear. Feels different on this side, so I'm just going to kind of play with it. I'm going to lift the chin, lower the chin. But where is the stretch the best? Where do I like it? One more. And exhale. Slowly bring yourself around. So good. Come onto your backs, everybody. If you'd love to do a headstand, this would be a good time to do a headstand. If you'd like to come into a shoulder stand, this is a really nice moment to come into your shoulder stand. If you want to just rest on your back or maybe do a pigeon pose on your back, you can do that. You can rest on your back with your legs up to the ceiling, but legs are coming up. Both of the inversions are very nice. Shoulder stand in particular, the back of the head on the ground stimulates a spot called the bindu, which is considered one of the primary cooling spots in the body by yogis. Cooling in the sense of calming your energy down, quieting it down, cooling it down. So if you do happen to be in shoulder stand, feel that spot kind of right above the base of the neck, right where the neck meets the skull. Your head's on the ground. Just keep your attention there. Give it about 5 more breaths. And calm yourself, cool your jets, as they say. And one more. So if you're in headstand, you want to start to come down. If you're in shoulder stand, you might want to start to drop your knees down over your head. Maybe you go to plow pose. We did a lot of forward bending, so you'll probably feel open. Otherwise, you're just going to roll yourself down, and we're all going to meet there in a second. When I get down, I'm going to hug my knees into body, and I'm going to go side to side. Just I want you to massage your kidneys. You can even feel the back of the lungs, you massage as you go side to side. Now take your knees and move them in circles. So you're going to kind of get into the stomach there, get into the intestines a little bit, switch the circles, go in the opposite direction. So look how we can really get into all of our internal organs just with some really simple little movements. Very good. And you're going to pull those knees all the way into your body, and you're going to put your feet flat down on the ground. Now, we're coming into the zone where we do start to wind down. Inhale, lift your hips up to the ceiling. Interlace your hands underneath. We're going to get our back bend in. I want to start with bridge, and then in a couple breaths, if you prefer wheel, then you're more than welcome to make that transition. Just open it up in bridge and then make your transition to wheel. Otherwise, we'll stay here and breathe and be happy. One more deep breath in and out. And exhale, slowly roll yourself down onto your back. That's pretty good. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Okay, we're going to just slowly kind of keep bringing our energy down. Take your arms, reach them out to the side. Pull both of your knees into your body. So this is a very, very simple way to release your back. We're going to move in and out of a twist. You take your breath in and exhale. Both knees fall right. Come on up through the center. Both knees fall left. So you want to use a little core strength. Squeeze your belly button. Inhale up. Keep that belly squeezing. Exhale, release it. You'll feel a good stretch through your back, through your abdomen. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, down. Let's go one more time to each side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Come up. Exhale, down. So simple, but very soothing. Inhale, come up. Now choose the twist that you want. Here's one suggestion. Put your feet on the ground for a moment. Take your left thigh, cross it over your right thigh. Now that's a tight cross. And then you drop both knees down to the right side. So that's a cross-legged twist. You could also uncross your legs and just have both knees down. You could do a single leg. Whatever works for you is fine. Come on back. Let's go to the other side. So what I could do would be to just cross my right thigh over my left, tight cross, drop the knees down to the left side. Good. Bring yourself back through the center. Let's stretch our legs away now. Let's do just a little breath exercise on our back. Stretch your legs straight away on the ground. This is like Shavasana, except before we completely surrender, we're going to try and breathe in this pattern. It's going to be an inhale for 3 counts and an exhale for 5 counts. So our emphasis is on the exhale. Get ready. We're going to do this together. Get all your breath out. And let's start. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In and out. And in, out. In and out. I want you to do a few rounds on your own. The exhale is slightly longer than the inhale. Just practice that for 1 minute. Now start to let your breath go. So you might need to soften your tongue a little bit. Feel into your body. Feel the tingling in your body. I'm going to go back to that mantra of bliss, that mantra of joy. Bliss permeated. Let's just kind of feel the words resonate in the body as we're drifting. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamai Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamai Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamai Ma Ki Jai Hai. Om Ek Shri Shri Anandamai Ma Ki Jai. 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 Take a nice deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now notice how balanced you are energetically right now. We're going to part in a moment, and it's going to be up to you to remember that you control your energy, you control the flow, you control the power, you control your reaction. Pull your knees into your body. Roll over onto your side and come on up to sitting. This was such a beautiful class today. Such beautiful community, communing, practicing together. It's what it's all about. I loved it. Let's close with an Om. Take a slow, deep breath in. Om. Rub your hands together, make them warm. Take the warmth over your head and your body. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.